गणपतिगं ववामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्त्रमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पत आनुशृण्वोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ केशवाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ माधवाय नमः। ॐ गोविन्दाय नमः। ॐ विष्णुवे नमः। मत्सूदनाय नमः। त्रिविक्रमाय नमः। वामनाय नमः। श्रीधराय नमः। ऋषिकेशाय नमः। पद्मनाभाय नमः। दामोदराय नमः। संकर्षणाय नमः। वासुदेवाय नमः। प्रद्युम्नाय नमः। निरुद्धाय नमः। पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। दोक्षाय नमः। नारसिंहाय नमः। अच्युताय नमः। जनार्दनाय नमः। उपेन्द्राय नमः। हरे नमः। श्रीकृष्णाय नमः। ॐ शम्भवे नमः। विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। हरि ओम हरि ओम। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमते रामानुजाय गुरुवे नमः। ॐ हैं ह्रीं श्रीं ललिताम्बिकायै नमः। ॐ हैं ह्रीं श्रीं ललिताम्बिकायै नमः। ॐ हैं ह्रीं श्रीं महाललिताम्बिकायै नमः। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Dear devotees, it's a usual practice to Ramayana Pravachana before a week before Ramanavami festival coming, and in this connection, because we close the temples for any functions all over UK, I thought it is better for me to read Ramayana Pravachana in the house so that everybody can share the knowledge of Ramayana Parayana in this crucial time. Among several versions of Ramayana, Adythma Ramayana has its own special standing. Its significance can be assessed by the fact that it was recited by Mahadeva Parameshwara to the sole audience, his consort Parvati. Consolidation of spirituality is its special feature, and accordingly it commences with Rama Hrudaya, that is a core knowledge of Rama, and almost ends with Rama Gita. In fact, the entire Ramayana has been portrayed to illustrate the status of Jiva, Jagat and Paramatma. Finally, it helps in self-emancipation of an individual through the practice of devotional affection to Sita and Rama and Hanuman. The Ramayana, Adythma Ramayana, is told by Lord Ishvara to Parvati, and their conversation became Adythma Ramayana. Shiva is also disciple of Rama, and Rama is also disciple of Shiva. When we chant Sandhyamandana mantras, Shivoscha Hrudayam Vishnuhu, Vishnoscha Hrudayam Shivaha. Andre, that means Shiva is also in the heart of Vishnu, and Vishnu is also in the heart of Shiva. Lord Vishnu mentioned, "My advent is in honor of my words to Brahma and is aimed to eliminate the bad demons, including Ravana. He also fulfilled your desire, which you had sought through your erstwhile penance with Dasharatha. You are really fortunate to have a glimpse of my darshana. Those who will recite or listen to this episode will attain Sauropya Moksha, liberated soul, blessed with my divine form, for they will never lose my sight at the time of the death." The people who narrated and understood this story of Lord Vishnu's darshana to Kausalya, if they recite or listen to this episode, will attain Sauropya Moksha, liberated soul, blessed with divine form of Lord Vishnu, for they will never lose Lord Vishnu's sight at the time of the death. Thereafter, he assumed the form of a child. Hearing the birth of a male child, the king Dasharatha, accompanied by Guru Vasishta, arrived at the inner palace and had a look at the charming child. Subsequently, Kaikeyi gave birth to a son and Sumitra gave birth to 2 sons. The king liberally gave gifts of thousands of gold, gems, garments, and all the villages and supplied and cows to the Brahmins. Later, Guru Vasishta Maharshi did the Namakarana ceremony of all these 4 children. The eldest son, who is a source of visual delight to others, is Rama, named as Rama. The second son, who will prove upholder of the earth, is Bharata, the son of Kaikeya. The third one, possessed with auspiciousness, is Lakshmana. And the fourth one, slayer of enemies, is Shatrughna. Lakshmana was born from the share of payasa which Kausalya and Kaikeyi spared for Sumitra. And similarly, Shatrughna was born from the share of Kaikeyi's payasa given to Sumitra. This inherent sharing affinity constituted 2 pairs, Rama and Lakshmana, and Bharata and Shatrughna. They were always seen grouped in the pair in the palace and also in future life. Lord Dasharatha and Kausalya enjoyed their childhood of 4 sons. They were delighted when they saw their limping tiny legs stumbling behind the cows, the gems arranged in the form of a peepal leaf over their foreheads, waist having rings and tiger nails wrathed together, and ringing notes of anklets had been source of joy in the royal courtyard of Dasharatha Maharaj. While taking food, Dasharatha Maharaj used to call Rama to share food with him. When he did not answer his call, Kausalya used to run behind him. Lo and behold, she was not able to catch him. Realizing mother was tired of running behind him, he used to run fast close to Dasharatha with mud smeared hands and feet. Taking a parcel of food, he would again run out beyond access. This is how the childhood days passed on. Sri Rama's childhood days passed on with playing with mother and father. Feast marked a very occasion of monthly or weekly occurrence of birthdays in all over the world and also in Dasharatha's palace. Dasharatha's palace, including the 3 queens and 4 sons, enjoying the childhood life in Dasharatha's palace. When Kausalya put Rama into the swing, she was telling the song, praying Lord Rama. And the appearance of Rama is big celebrated in all the Hindu temples all over the world. And also ISKCON also, all over the ISKCON temples also, they made Rama's appearance day. The palace is full of festival season in the palace with Rama and Lakshmana and Bharata and Shatrughna. My daddy was very fond of doing Rama Bhajane. When I was a child, 5-year-old, in Kannika Parameshwari Devasthana in Sringeri, in my village, we used to do Rama Navami and Ramotsava festival for nearly 30 days. And this one of the song, when Rama's appearance day, this song was told in the temple. Ramalali Mega Shamalali Tamarasa Dhala Naina Taniyalali Shatapatra Madri Sutta Shatapatra Nayana Mitra Vamsha Jata Nuta Vishwamitra Ramalali Mega Shamalali Tamarasa Dhala Naina Taniyalali Mitra Vamsha Jatanuta Vishwamitra Gora Tata Kangavara Tarakanamo Ramalali Mega Shamalali ತಾಮರಸದಳ ನಯನ ತನಿಯ ಲಾಲಿ ಶುಚಿ ಸತಿ ಋಷಿ ಸತಿ ಶಾಪಹಾರ ಸೀತಾರಮಣ ಸಾಕೇತ ಪುರಾದಿನಾಥಲೋ ಸರ್ವರಕ್ಷಕ ರಾಮಲಾಲಿ ಮೇಘ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲಾಲಿ ತಾಮರಸದಳ ನಯನ ತನಿಯ ಲಾಲಿ ಕನಕಮಯದ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಲೊಳಗೆ ಇನಕುಲೇಂದ್ರ ವಿನಯದಿಂದ ಪವಡಿಸಯ್ಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ರಾಮಲಾಲಿ ಮೇಘ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲಾಲಿ ತಾಮರಸದಳ ನಯನ ತನಿಯ ಲಾಲಿ ವಿನಯದಿಂದ ಕನಕಮಯದ ತೊಟ್ಟಿಲೊಳಗೆ ಇನಕುಲೇಂದ್ರ ವಿನಯದಿಂದ ಪವಡಿಸಯ್ಯ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ರಾಮಲಾಲಿ ಮೇಘ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲಾಲಿ ತಾಮರಸದಳ ನಯನ ತನಿಯ ಲಾಲಿ ರಾಮ ಜೋ ಜೋ ಪೌರ್ಣ ಕಾಮ ಜೋ ಜೋ ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ದೇವಿನತ ರಾಮ ರಾಮ ಜೋ ಜೋ ರಾಮಲಾಲಿ ಮೇಘ ಶ್ಯಾಮಲಾಲಿ ತಾಮರಸದಳ ನಯನ ತನಿಯ ಲಾಲಿ ಜೋ 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 ರಾಮ ಸದ್ಗುಣ ಧಾಮ ಜೋ 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 ರಾಮ ಸದ್ಗುಣ ಧಾಮ ಜೋ 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 ರಾಮ ಜೋ 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 ರಾಮ ಸದ್ಗುಣ ಧಾಮ ಜೋ 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 ರಾಮ. These are the songs which we did in chant in Ramotsava in our temple in our village in Sringeri. Another song was a very small someone. Janaki Priya Kanta Rama Dina Dayalo Prabhu Bhagavanta Dina Dayalo Prabhu Bhagavanta Janaki Priya Kanta Rama Janaki Priya Kanta Rama Manava Hamsa Banu Prakasha Manava ಹಂಸ ಭಾನು ಪ್ರಕಾಶ ಧ್ಯಾನಿಪೆ ಈಶಾ ಪೂರ್ಣಿಸು ಆಶಾ ಧ್ಯಾನಿಪೆ ಈಶಾ ಪೂರ್ಣಿಸು ಆಶಾ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂತ ರಾಮ ದಶರಥ ಕುವರ ಅಸುರ ಸಂಹಾರ ದಶರಥ ಕುವರ ಅಸುರ ಸಂಹಾರ ಅಸದಳ ವೀರ ವಸುದಯಳ್ ಸುಂದರ ಅಸದಳ ವೀರ ವಸುದಯಳ್ ಸುಂದರ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂತ ರಾಮ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂತ ರಾಮ ದೀನ ದಯಾಳೋ ಪ್ರಭು ಭಗವಂತ ದೀನ ದಯಾಳೋ ಪ್ರಭು ಭಗವಂತ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂತ ರಾಮ ಜಾನಕಿ ಪ್ರಿಯ ಕಾಂತ ರಾಮ. So the childhood of Rama in the Dasharatha's palace is excellently described in Valmiki Ramayana and also in Adythma Ramayana. It is very interesting to do Rama Bhajana and reading the Rama story. One incident small, once Rama sought from Kausalya some sweet food items which she could not hear. So Rama became angry. He broke all his utensils using the baton in his tiny hands. The butter burst out of the broken parts and Rama enjoyed distributing among his brothers. Some part of butter fell on the floor. When Kausalya was in sight, the brothers ran away. The chasing mother could be difficult run over slippery floors. Finally they were caught and drawn affectionately close to the mother's chest. When they entered their teens, when they became grown up, the Guru Vasishtha Maharshi performed their Yajnopavita Samskara. That is sacred, that ceremony. Yajnopavita Samskara is started wearing the Yajnopavita with Gayatri initiation. They were subsequently initiated to the learning of scriptures, archery, horse riding, etc. Every day morning, getting ready with bath and worship, etc. They used to bow their heads to the feet of parents, riding horses. They used to visit forest and for hunting violent animals. They used to listen regularly to lessons of scriptures from the teachers and sages Vasishtha Maharshi. They also used to comment on the explanation and scriptures. Lord Parameshwara continued recitation of Ramayana to his consort Parvati Mahadevi. And Suta Maharshi continued the same story to all the sages. Subsequently, Vishwamitra Maharshi left with them for Mithila Nagara, the city of Janaka Maharaja. Coming to the Ganges bank, Ganga bank, they asked for boat, and the boatman spoke, "I can't take across Rama unless I wash his feet perfectly. The dust of his feet is capable of converting a stone into a woman. There is hardly any difference between the stone and the wood, for both are inert. If my boat turns into a woman, I would lose my earning of livelihood, which is assured from this boat." Saying thus, the boatman washed his feet and took them across the Ganga river. Taking route to Mithila Nagara, Vishwamitra Rishi, Rama and Lakshmana arrived there in the morning and stayed at a place where other sages are also staying. When Janaka Maharshi heard about arrival of Kaushika, the another name of Vishwamitra is Kaushika, Vishwamitra Maharshi, he came to pay his respect to him, offering his salutation to the feet of Lord Vishwamitra. The king had a look at two princes accompanying the sage Rama and Lakshmana. Impressed by the aura of two brothers, he offered them due respect and mentioned, "Who are they? I have a feeling as if I have a vision of Naranarayana." The sage Vishwamitra introduced Rama and Lakshmana to Janaka Maharaja. They are sons of Dasharatha, the king of Ayodhya. I had sought their hands from Dasharatha to help complete my yajna. On the way to my ashrama, Rama killed the dreadful demoness Tataki with one arrow. Subsequently, he killed Subahu and shot Maricha alive in the sea. On completion of my yajna, I took him here to show the great bow of Lord Shiva, Lord Parameshwara. On way, before crossing the Ganga, Rama liberated Ahalya from the curse of her husband. Touch of his holy feet transferred her back to her original lady form. Offering worship to him, she had joined her husband Gautama Maharshi. Thereafter, the Vishwamitra spoke to Janaka Maharaja. I have heard that bow of Lord Shiva is worshipped by you in your palace, and several kings had a glimpse of it. Rama is here now, and you may show him the great bow. He wants to go back to see his parents. Janaka Maharaja immediately commanded his minister to bring the bow. When the minister was out, the king proposed to sage Vishwamitra, "If Rama strings the bow, I would marry my daughter Sita to him." Hearing the king's proposal, the Lord Janaka Maharaja proposed to the sage Vishwamitra, "If Rama strings the bow, I would marry my daughter Sita to Lord Rama." Hearing the king's proposal, the sage Vishwamitra looked smilingly at Rama. The bow was brought by 5,000 strong carriers. It was fully decorated with rings and garlands. Rama was glad to see the great bow. He got up and lifted the bow by his left hand and strung it readily in presence of other kings in the Swayamvara. When he pulled the string, the bow broke with a loud sound audible in all the world of gods, sages, Siddha and Netherland. Gods showered flower over Rama. Celestial drums sounded sweet notes, and heavenly damsels presented delightful dances. The king Janaka Maharaja embraced Ramachandra, and queens heard a pleasant surprise. Subsequently, Sita arrived there, walking on a steady steps, bearing with sweet smile, and holding a golden garland in her right hand. She gladly garlanded Rama. The scene was witnessed by women and queens looking from windows and terraces of the mansions. Thereafter, Janaka submitted to sage Vishwamitra Maharshi, the Varam message should be sent to the King Dasharatha, inviting for the marriage of all the princes. He is welcome here with all his sons, gurus and ministers. Accepting his proposal, Vishwamitra sent fast messengers to Ayodhya to bring Lord Dasharatha, the king and the queens. When the messengers informed the King Dasharatha with heartening news, the overjoyed King Dasharatha asked his ministers to make arrangement to move to Mithilapuri immediately. Keep ready my chariot, keeping sacred fire, Arundhati, wife of Vasishtha Maharshi, with Vasishtha Maharshi and mothers of Rama in front. Let us move henceforth. Soon the marriage procession moved for Mithila. Subsequently, when Janaka heard about the arrival of Ayodhya's King Dasharatha Maharaja, he went forward with his guru Shatananda to receive him with warm greetings. Rama and Lakshmana met Dasharatha, king of Ayodhya, and bowed low to his feet. Embracing Rama, Dasharatha expressed his happiness. After a long time, I see your charming face. Dasharatha said, by the grace of the Lord Vishwamitra, everything has come up well. He again drew him close and snipped his head as a mark of intense affection to Lord Rama. Thereafter, Janaka Maharaja took the king, queens and others to the place of their comfortable stay in Mithila palace. On the day of auspicious moment for wedding, Janaka Maharaja invited Rama to well-decorated, widely spread mandapa. Wedding mandapa. It had sleek, bejeweled pools, attractive arches, fruits, flowers, and leaves of pearls and gems, and was occupied by holy priest, clad with garments and jewels. The place was crowded with married, beautifully clad, charming women. Rama was given an excellent golden seat. The environment was pervaded with sweet notes of music and songs. Shatananda, who is Kulaguru for Janaka Maharaja, is the son of Gautama Maharshi, who cursed his mother, and later came to know Rama liberated his mother. So he came to the holy feet of Rama on his own hands and on his feet, and Shatananda submitted his prayers to Lord Rama, who liberated his mother. He felt lucky that he got the same holy water which was usually accepted by Lord Shiva, Brahma and sages over their heads. Holding the hand of Sita, the daughter of Janaka Maharaja, with sacred rice and water, and following the procedures of wedding, Janaka Maharaja placed her hands over the hand of Rama. Thereafter he mentioned, be glad, I offer fully dressed and bejeweled Sita Mahakanya to you. On doing this, Janaka Maharaja was overjoyed, as if he felt the pleasure of ocean, who had offered the hands of goddess Lakshmi to Vishnu. In close succession, he married his daughter Urmila to Lakshmana and his brother's daughters Mandavi and Shrutakirti to Bharata and Shatrughna respectively. Janaka Maharaja, king of Mithila, narrated to Vasishtha Maharshi and Vishwamitra Maharshi what once Narada had told him about Sita. Once I tilled the yajna land for its purification. With the turn of soil from the plowshare, I could recover Sita from the earth. Having daughter-like affection with the baby, I handed her to my wife. Later I was alone, and Narada arrived playing Narayana's glory on his violin called Mahati. Narada was playing his veena called Mahati. When I offered him warm respect and he settled in his seat, he spoke to me. I disclose very important fact to you today, Janaka Maharaja. For the well-being of sages and common people, Narayana has incarnated as Rama in the house of Dasharatha Maharaja in Ayodhya. He was incarnated with his full potency contained in 4 parts. He himself, Shesha, Shanka and Chakra, his eternal consort Yogamaya, has arrived to your palace as Sita. You have to be fully abiding in marrying Sita to Rama and no other person. Saying thus, he left by sky route. Narada told this some time ago. That's what Janaka Maharaja told Dasharatha. Thereafter, I thought a way out to ensure her marriage to Rama. After defeating Tripura demon, Mahadeva had handed over his bow to my grandfather. I used that sacred bow as an item of my woe. Pleasant Janaka Maharaja further mentioned, today that technique reaped fruit. I am really fortunate to get the holy washed water over my head. It is this holy water which pleased Bali Chakravarti to become Indra in the future. Holy dust of his feet has emancipated Ahalya. I seek refuge in that holy feet which had made gods and sages are fearless. Concluding the story, Janaka Maharaja gave fabulous dowry gifts, 1 billion dinar, means gold coins, 10,000 chariots, 1 million horses, 600 elephants, 100,000 infantry, and 300 maids to Sita. He also gifted lots of precious garments, jewels, gems, and gold to Sita separately. This was followed by honors bestowed upon Vasishtha Maharshi and other sages Vishwamitra. He gave fabulous gifts to Dasharatha Maharaja, Bharata, Lakshmana, Shatrughna, and the married daughters at the time of their farewell. The queens of Mithila, giving warm send-off to their daughters, advise, be subservient to your mother-in-law, your mothers-in-law and husband. Concurrently, sweet sound of celestial kettle drums and other instruments of Mithila pervaded the air. Dasharatha was about to go out of his palace, but Dasharatha Maharaja saw Parashurama in his front. He appeared very angry, and the king was so much scared that he forgot to greet him and cried, help me, bless my sons, and with longevity. Ignoring Dasharatha, he moved to Rama. You have broken the old bow and have assumed yourself to be a great and mighty warrior. Come on and try your potential with me. Take my Vaishnava bow, and if you could string it, then only I would fight with you. Otherwise, adhering to my practice of eliminating Kshatriya, I would kill all of you. Rama grabbed the bow from Parashurama's hand and in thrice strung that. Loading an arrow from his quiver, Rama asked, this arrow is infallible. It will either destroy your earned potential from lifelong penance or damage your foot, restricting your movement. Parashurama, losing his radiance, realized the divinity of Rama and submitted. I recall the predictions of Vishnu now. In early age, I had taken penance at Chakratirtha to please Vishnu. He appeared and blessed me to kill Sahasrarjuna, the killer of my father. He directed me to divide the earth from Kshatriya and 21 times and offer the earth to Kashyapa after grabbing it from Kshatriyas. During Treta Yuga, I would incarnate as Rama and withdraw your potency. You will then be free only to undertake penance and remain on earth until the end of the Kalpa. I did as directed by him, therefore use the arrow to take away my earned penance and release me from undertaking the penance again. As advised, Rama blotted his penance using the arrow, chanting his glory and giving ground to Rama. Parashurama offered salutation to him and left of Mahendra Parvata. As advised, Rama blotted his penance using the arrow, chanting his glory and giving ground to Rama. Parashurama offered salutation to Rama and left for Mahendra Parvata. Dasharatha embraced Ramachandra as if he had come back alive from the death trap. Thereafter, they arrived in Ayodhya, and Rama with brothers and wives spent happy days in Dasharatha's palace. Later, Yudhijit, the maternal uncle of Bharata, arrived to take Bharata to Kaikeyi Desha. The king Dasharatha allowed Bharata and Shatrughna depart with Yudhijit, the king of Kaikeyi Desha. Narada met Rama. One afternoon, Rama was relaxing in the courtyard while Sita was fanning his face. In the meanwhile, Ramachandra saw Narada Maharshi descending down from the sky. He got up and greeted the sage. After offering him seat, he inquired about the purpose of his arrival. "What can I do for you?" The sage praised Rama and Sita for their divinity and chanted the glory of their potency. He mentioned individual soul loses the contact with the Almighty due to the prevalence of ignorance and lack of understanding the purpose of this life. Sita is the potency of Yogamaya who creates, protects and nourishes all the beings. All this happens under your command. My father Brahma was born from your navel and therefore I am your grandson. I seek your compassion on servant of servants like me. Subsequently, Narada disclosed Brahma has directed me to see you. The king Dasharatha now intends to coronate you. Once you are involved in the royal responsibilities as a Yuvaraja, the main objective of your advent to kill Ravana is feared to have been put to back burner. Rama replied with a smile, I am conscious to my woe of eliminating the demons. Everything will take place as ordained. Tomorrow I would depart to Dandaka forest for 14 years and stay there in the garb of an ascetic. On the pretext of Sita's abduction, Ravana shall be subsequently killed. Lord Narada Maharshi was happy to hear Ramachandra, and as a mark of respect, he offered 3 rounds to him. Bowing head to his feet, he left through the sky route. The presence of Narada coming to the Dasharatha's palace, not known to anybody apart from Rama and Sita. Lord Parameshwara continued his narrating the Ramayana to Parvati. Dasharatha invited Vasishtha Maharshi to his chamber and submitted. The citizens are happy with the nobility of Rama. I have become old, and although Bharata and Shatrughna are out to his grandfather's house, I prefer to coronate Rama as a king from tomorrow. You may take Rama in confidence and advise Sumantra to make necessary arrangements for tomorrow's functions. Sumantra was summoned and Vishwa and Vasishtha Maharshi enlisted the course of tomorrow's function. Tomorrow morning 16 maidens fully dressed and bejeweled shall stand on the main entry. 4 excellent elephants of Airavata breed should be present. Thousands of gold pots should be arranged filled with water of sacred places. 3 new deer skin and 1 royal umbrella should be kept ready. Varieties of garments and jewels, sages holding kusha in their hands should be available at the venue of coronation. Dancers and musicians should commence their presentations. Contingent of armed forces and elephants, chariots and horses should stand in readiness outside the venue of our palace. The deities of all the temples should be worshipped and vassal kings should be invited to be present with varieties of gifts. After discussing with Sumantra, the Prime Minister of Dasharatha, Vasishtha Maharshi was driven in his chariot to his place of Rama, crossing the 3 thresholds, and without doing any formality of sending message of his arrival, he walked straight away in the inner chamber of Ramachandra. He received warm greeting from Rama and Sita, who washed his feet and sprayed the holy water over his head. Impressed by the modesty of Rama, Vasishtha Maharshi spoke to him. Brahma Mahadeva and others crave to receive holy washed water of your feet. But today, for the benefit of common man, you have demonstrated to them as to how to behave with Guru, and you have taken the water of my feet over your head. I am really fortunate. I know you are born to kill demon Ravana, but others are not aware of this fact. The occupation of royal Guru is not praiseworthy, and scriptures advise to keep away from such position. Still, I accepted this position in your family because Brahma had earlier informed him that in the family of Ikshvaku, Narayana would arrive in the human form as Rama. I feel privileged today, and I seek one favor, that your Maya should not afflict me in my life. He also assured Rama that he will not repeat such things again in future. Thereafter, he disclosed to Rama the message of the king Dashratha that tomorrow he would be crowned as the king. He advised Rama to keep fast with Sita until tomorrow, and maintaining celibacy, use ground as your bed. He left saying he would see them tomorrow during coronation. Looking towards the Lakshmana, Rama spoke to him, tomorrow I will be crowned, but you will be the real regal actor. Since you are my soul wandering outside, you are my soul wandering outside. Vasishtha, coming back to the king, made him aware of his meeting with Rama. Someone announced in the city about tomorrow's function of coronation of Rama. He also informed Kausalya and Sumitra. Happy to learn about the coronation of Rama, Kausalya gave a precious gift to the person who gave her the news. Later, she worshipped goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi is wife of Lord Narayana. She had a hunch of Kaikeyi's obstruction, and therefore she also worshipped Durga. In the meanwhile, gods invoked the services of goddess Saraswati to poison the mind of Mantara and Kaikeyi. When Mantara, who had 3 distortions in her body, went up the terrace, she noticed the festivity of Ayodhya outside the palace. The streets and mansions were decorated with lights and festoons. Coming down, she learned from other maid, tomorrow is the coronation of Rama, and that's why Kausalya is distributing gifts to others. She rushed to Kaikeyi and told her, "Oh fool, you are sleeping unaware of your ill luck." Learning about the coronation of Rama from Mantara, she gave one bejeweled anklet to her and spoke, "It is good luck that Rama shall be king. He takes my care more than Bharat." Mantara poisoned her mind. "You are naive, and the king is cunning." He drove away Bharata and Shatrughna and arranged the coronation in their absence. Once Rama is king, Lakshmana, being quite close to him, shall enjoy the regal honor. Bharata shall either be banished or killed, and you will become forever the maid of Kausalya. I tell you that you must demand 2 boons from the king Dashratha now. First, Bharata shall be crowned as a king, and second, Rama to be sent for 14 years to the forest. I remember you told me that fighting demons from the side of gods, the nail of the axle of a chariot of the king Dashratha had broken, and your skillful hand had averted the disaster. When the battle was over, the king noticed your hand engaged in the axle to keep the chariot running. Pleased with your brave services, he asked you to ask for 2 boons, but you deferred them, keeping them in his custody. You should today claim those boons. Go and lie on the floor of Kapovana. Go and lie on the floor of Kupovana, displeasure cell, without any jewels over her body. You will not listen to flattering words of king until he meets your demand. After a while, Kaikeyi got convinced by the advice of Mantara. She did what Mantara had advised her to, spoke to her. I will not leave the displeasure cell unless the king meets my claims. Assured Kaikeyi's resolve, Mantara left for her house. This is the Manthara, is the Kaikeyi's assistant in the house, in her palace, and Manthara spoiled the mind of Kaikeyi and asked her to demand these two boons at this time of the junction of crowning of Maharaja Sri Rama as a Maharaja or Yuvaraja. Dasharatha Maharaja prepared his proper arrangements for tomorrow's function of Rama's incarnation. The king entered the palace of Queen Kaikeyi. Finding lonely chamber, he inquired the maid about Kaikeyi. He was told that she was confined in the displeasure cell of the palace. He entered the cell and touching her body, inquired the reason for her anger. Tell me who has caused this condition, whom should I punish, or if required, pronounce the death penalty for the people who troubling you. I can't stay without you. I swear by Rama that I will do what suits you. When Kaikeyi heard that king swearing by Rama, she wiped her tears and spoke, You are truthful to your words, and you have sworn also on the name of Rama. I must clarify my stand. I take you to the period of battle between the gods and demons some years ago. Impressed by my bravery, you gave me two boons, and they are in our custody. Today I claim those two boons. One is Bharata should be crowned tomorrow, and as a Yuva prince, regent prince, and second is Rama shall live for 14 years of forest living, where he shall remain in the garb of sages and eating fruits and roots. Thereafter he can come back to Ayodhya or go wherever he likes. If he does not go to forest tomorrow morning, I shall end my life. This is what Kaikeyi warned King Dasharatha. The King Dasharatha was shocked and fell over the floor like a damaged mountain. In a short while he recovered and thought, was it a dream? He was asking. He found Kaikeyi near him, sitting like a lioness. He asked her to exempt Rama from such harsh punishment of going to the forest for 14 years. I accept Bharata to be crowned tomorrow as a king, but no banishment to Rama. Please help me. It is you who on several occasions had prized Ramachandra to be lovable and endearing to you. Why do you exile Rama? Don't do this. She did not relent and mentioned, if he does not leave tomorrow the palace to the morning for the forest, I would take a poison and hang down before you to end my life. For dishonoring your words, I am sure you will face a hell. While the king was drowned in the sorrow and remained unconscious, it was dawn time. The bards coming to wake up the king were prevented by Kaikeyi. Over the central entry, maidens, elephants, and all other arrangements for coronation were made ready. The citizens could not sleep at night and were passionately waiting to have a glimpse of Ramachandra be crowned as a king. Sumatra could not track the king, and he quietly came to the chamber of Kaikeyi when he offered his salutation and hailed his victory. The king did not respond. He inquired from the queen Kaikeyi, why does the king look agitated? Why is on the floor? She spoke. He could not sleep entire night and could only speak, O Rama, like that. He was chanting Rama's name. Better you go and get Rama here. Sumatra submitted to her, unless I get the king's command. How can I do that? Responding to his words, the king asked him to get Rama. King Dasharatha asked Sumatra to bring Rama to his place. Sumatra straightaway went to Rama and spoke. the king wants to see you immediately. A little surprised Rama drove to the palace with Lakshmana. On the central entry, he could see Vasishtha Maharshi and others, whom he offered his symbolic honor and came to meet the father Dasharatha Maharaja. When he offered his salutation to his feet, Dasharatha, he wanted to get up and embrace him, but he fell unconscious, saying, "O Rama, O Rama, O Rama." Upset Rama, picking him up in his arms, took him in his lap. Seeing the condition of the king, women of the palace lamented loudly. Hearing the hue and cry inside the palace, Vasishtha Maharshi also arrived to the king. In the meanwhile, Rama inquired from the queen Kaikeyi what is the reason, why he is upset, why the king is in sorrow. She replied, "This state of king is because of you. You are truthful and you should make him also truthful. He is shy of talking to you." Rama was surprised over Kaikeyi's words. He further spoke, "Why do you speak like this? I can offer my life, can take poison for his sake. If need be, I can discard Kausalya, Sita and entire kingdom." Hearing his firm words, Kaikeyi again spoke, "Let me tell you the truth." Kaikeyi queen telling, "Let me tell you the truth. I had 2 boons pending with king. I claim those 2 boons today. According to the first, with all necessary arrangements made for your coronation, let Bharat be anointed instead of you. Secondly, you live immediately for 14 years in the garb of ascetic to the forest, living in forest." Rama spoke to the queen, "O mother, Bharat must enjoy this kingdom. I leave for Dandakaranya now, but why does the king prefer to speak to me?" Hearing Rama's word, Dasharatha broke his silence. "Rama, you must imprison this sinner like me, who is immersed in luxurious lustrous of luxury. Grab this kingdom and become the master. I would also be freed from my words." Saying thus, he wailed, crying, "Rama, Rama, Rama." He embraced Rama and continued wailing. Taking water in his hand, Rama wiped his tears and encouraged him with his sweet words. "There is nothing to worry. If my younger brother was the reign of his hands, in due course, honoring your words, I would also come back from forest. If I go to forest, it has several advantages. I would be able to serve the cause of the gods. Mother Kaikeyi shall remain happy, and your words shall be honored. Let these suspicious materials be kept safely for Bharat. I would leave immediately, consoling Kausalya and Sita." Saying thus, he gave respectful rounds to Father Dasharatha and came straight to his mother Kausalya's chamber. A little earlier, she had sent off Brahmins with precious gifts and had taken a silent meditation praying Vishnu in her heart. Due to her deep concentration on the vision of Vishnu, she could not notice the presence of Rama. Lord Parameshwara continued his narrating Ramayana to Parvati Mata. The entire Dasharatha's palace gone into the mourning period with Kaikeyi's demand of sending Rama to forest for 14 years and Bharata to become king as per the demand of Kaikeyi. Rama came to the chamber of Kausalya. Kausalya did not give attention to Rama's coming. Sumitra, touching Kausalya, made her aware the presence of Rama in her chamber. Kausalya came and drew him close to her laps. Kausalya drew him close in her laps and sniffed his head with love and affection. She spoke to him, "You must be hungry, let me give you some food." Rama intervened and spoke to her, "Mother, I don't have time to eat food." Under the commitment to Kaikeyi Mata, the king has given this kingdom to Bharat my brother, and 14 years forest for my term. Forest term to me. I have to stay in forest in the garb of ascetic, like a saint, like a rishi. Bless me to leave for the forest. The word of Rama shocked his mother. If you really go to forest, take me also with you. As per the wish of the king, kingdom can go to Bharat. You can go to forest, but I will come with you. The king has used his discretion and you are bound to honor his words. But you need to accept my request also. Seeing the condition of Kausalya, and Lakshmana became very angry. He intervened. I defy this royal decree. Under these circumstances, he had given words to Kaikeyi. I am ready to imprison his father Dasharatha and Kaikeyi and advise Rama to proceed for coronation. Lakshmana said, I alone shall face the army of maternal uncle of Bharat, if necessary. The way spoken by Lakshmana, Rama was not happy. Rama talked to Lakshmana in confidence. Rama responded to pacify Lakshmana. In Adythma Ramayana, we will see a lot of advices of Rama to Lakshmana, which is advice to all the human beings in our world. The admiration of Rama to loving brother, affectionate brother Lakshmana, pacifying Lakshmana in several ways, Rama fell like a baton over the mother's feet and maintained his prostration for some time. The mother picked him up and, taking him in her lap, spoke to him, Let Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu and all other gods provide you safety while you move, sleep and sit in the forest. Getting sent off blessing from mother, Rama left his palace to console Sita. On the way, Lakshmana spoke to him with wheeling tears. You have clarified my doubts. Accept me as your servant in the forest. If you deny me this opportunity, I have no desire to live. Rama agreed his proposal also and asked him to come without further delay. When he came near Sita, she washed his feet and expressed her surprises. You came without army protection. You are going to be coronated as a king. You came without army protection. Where is the royal umbrella? I don't see crown over head. Clearing his doubts, Rama spoke to her. Father has awarded the kingdom to Bharata and reign of Dandaka forest for me. I have to go to forest for 14 years. Instead of me, now Bharat shall be crowned. This is because of the Kaikeya's pending 2 boons with the king in the past. To honor his words, I am moving for the forest without any further delay. Responding to his words, Sita submitted. Before you move out, I would lead you to the forest. Rama tried to convince her about the difficulties of the forest several times in several respects. Sita refused to listen to him. Sita said she is going to follow Rama and look after Rama in the forest also. The route is full of thorns, the animals, and difficulty in the forest with violent animals. And Sita said, wherever Rama is there, Sita will be happy to live there. Fruits are sour and their stock and availability is limited. Food is also may not be available all the days. She did not take his points and further pleaded, in your presence all the shortcomings shall be my comfort. Sita said, in your presence all the surroundings and shortcomings shall be my comfort. I would take your leftover without any additional arrangement for me. In my childhood, the astrologer has predicted about my forest life, and I see that is coming true now. I ask you once more question. You have satisfied all the Brahmins in several ways, on several occasions. Have you ever heard of Rama moving without Sita in the forest? If you deny me to go with you, I would prefer to end my life. This is what Sita said. Rama realized her resolve, her determination, and consented for her company to him also. He advised her to gift her jewels to Arundhati, the consort of Vasishtha Maharshi. He further called Brahmins, attendants of his mother, and gifted them all his belongings. In the meanwhile, Lakshmana, offering his mother in the custody of Kausalya, joined him. On the way to forest, Rama, Sita and Lakshmana, walking steadily over the main street of Ayodhya, arrived at the father's palace. Onlookers had a rare view of divine union. Lord Parameshwara continued his narrating the Ramayana to Parvati. On the way the king's palace, those who had glimpse of moving trio were moved by the scene of separation. Some of them cursed Kaikeyi, while some cursed the king. Vamadeva, the great among sages, pacified the crowd. The moving trio of Rama, Lakshmana and Sita is the divine incarnation of Vishnu, Shesha and Lakshmi. Brahma, who conducts the creation of Rajoguna, form of Narayana in Sattva-guna. From Narayana is Vishnu and he sustains the universe. At the end, creation, during dissolution, Rudra is Stamoguna, manifestation of Narayana. Vamadeva further gave the details of his various manifestations known from time to time. During dissolution flood, he assumed the form of a fish, Matsya, and saved the life of Vaivasvata, Manu. On other occasion, when ocean stirring was in progress, he assumed the form of tortoise, Kurma Avatara. On another occasion, when ocean stirring was in progress, he assumed the form of tortoise Kurma Avatara, and supported the Mandarachala Parvata on his back. During the great dissolution, the earth and sunk the down deep in the water, and in Bore, Varahavatara, he retrieved the earth from the bottom of the ocean. After killing Hiranyaksha, for the safety of Prahlada, he assumed the lion form, Narasimha Avataram. He killed Hiranyakashipu with his terribly sharp nails. On the prayer of Aditi, he incarnated as Vamana, becomes Vamana Avatara, and restored the lost position of Indra. To eradicate the devil Kshatriya, he incarnated Parashurama. In the present life as Rama, he will kill Ravana. Vamadeva was explaining the avatars of Vishnu to the people who are Rama, Lakshmana and Sita arrived back to the Kaikeya's palace where Dasharatha was lying on the floor. And Rama told Kaikeyi mother and father Dasharatha that he is moving to the forest with Sita and Lakshmana as Kaikeyi mother wanted. And Vasishtha Maharshi said, Sita is not involved in this boon. Sita need not go to the forest. But Rama said, Sita insisting that she has to come with me, and Lakshmana also insisting. That's why all the three of them, Kaikeyi brought the dresses or uniform of sages to wear for Rama, Lakshmana and Sita. And they all changed the dress. Dasharatha asked Sumantra, the king, the prime minister, to keep the chariot ready to escort them, and speaking thus, he fell unconscious again. Sita first rode to the chariot and followed by Rama and then Lakshmana. Lakshmana mounted himself holding twin swords, twin bows and twin quivers of arrows. They asked Sumantra to move, but the king cried to stop the chariot. Rama intervened and asked Sumantra the minister to proceed to the forest. Subsequently, Rama, Lakshmana and Sita arrived at the bank of the Tamasa river. He camped for the night and rested over the grass bed before taking only water. After taking only water, Lakshmana maintained a vigil around Rama and Sita. When the citizens arrived there, he advised Sumantra to leave the palace early, and he mentioned, for my sake, why the citizens will live a difficult life in the forest. Subsequently, the chariot first left towards Ayodhya and then turned towards the forest. Later, when the citizens woke up, they did not find the Rama, Lakshmana and Sita. Following the mark of wheel of chariot, they were misguided by Ayodhya. Proceeding forward, Rama arrived in the bank of Ganges river near Shringaverupura. Taking bath in the Ganges river, he rested over grass bed under the tree. The tribal king of the place was Guha. He heard about his arrival of Rama and Lakshmana to his place, and he came to greet him and with lots of fruits and respect. The tribal king Guha was surprised that Rama, Lakshmana and Sita are dressed like a saints and sages. Rama met him warmly and embraced Guha to his chest. Guha was overjoyed by the warmth demonstrated by Ramachandra. He spoke, "You are a real friend of mine. I request you to grace my place with your presence." Rama was happy to hear his words, but mentioned, "For 14 years I have to stay as an ascetic out of the towns and villages in the forest. I won't have to eat the materials brought by others. I respect your affection to me." Lord Rama respectfully told Guha to take the food back. Thereafter, he dressed his own hair and that of Lakshmana in the style of ascetics, using the milky sap of banyan tree. Thereafter, he slept with Sita, taking water only over the grass bed. Lakshmana and Guha, keeping awake at night, equipped with bow and arrows, maintained vigil around Rama and Sita. Om Hari Om Gananantva Ganapatigam Mamamahe Kavim Kavinamupavashravastramam Jeshtarajam Brahmanan Brahmanaspada Anushrunnoti Visida Sadhanam Om Mahaganadipataye Namaha Hari Om Om Keshwaya Namaha Narayana Namaha Madhvaya Namaha Govindaya Namaha Vishnuvaya Namaha Matsudharaya Namaha Trivikramaya Namaha Vamanaya Namaha Sridharaya Namaha Hrishikeshaya Namaha Padmanabhaya Namaha Damodaraya Namaha Sankarshnaya Namaha Vasudevaya Namaha Pradyumnaya Namaha Niruddhaya Namaha Purushottamaya Namaha Dokshaya Namaha Narasimhaya Namaha Achyutaya Namaha Janardhanaya Namaha Upendraya Namaha Hare Namaha Sri Krishnaya Namaha Hari Om Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsavitrvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsavitrvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsavitrvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat.